The altcoin OGs, XRP, Ethereum, Cardano, an excellent roadmap for every altcoin holder for the crypto bull cycle that I think is going to be insane in 2025. Before we lay out the bullishness of these charts, I want to mention something on the total crypto market cap chart here. And this is total crypto market cap. To give a sense of where we are and just a little bit of a warning before we really get into the bullishness. Here's where we are. This purple line, altcoin season beginning. This is to say, this is right around where Bitcoin dominance starts falling. You see this little dip that we're getting? We're kind of still in it right now. This green weekly candle, not that convincing, but we're in this post altcoin season dip, right? This higher low so far. If you look at last cycle, you can see post altcoin season starting, you can see total crypto market cap actually also putting in 2 red weekly candles. And then you go back and you look at post altcoin season, not immediately, but shortly thereafter in 2017, you can see the big dip here, 3 weeks of dip. The warning that I wanted to mention real quick is back then you can see the total crypto market cap revisited this 20-week moving average. And then last cycle, and so far it looks a lot like this cycle, you can see it didn't revisit the 20-week moving average. Not as volatile, right? But it kind of just like pulled into the 20-week a little bit before going higher. My thing right now with crypto markets, especially as we're ending out 2025, getting ready to start 2020, or we're ending 2024, getting ready to start 2025, my thing right now is like, is this dip going to be like last cycle and it's basically about to be over and we're about to continue higher? Or are we going to pull closer into that 20-week moving average, maybe like 2 cycles ago? So I say that because if it happens, especially in this season, in this cycle, where we have institutions and governments racing to get into the crypto space, this would be a normal move. And I think only create more just hypersonic type of upside. But either way, I just wanted to mention that because there's still potential move for downside when we look at any of these charts from a technical analysis standpoint. So I know it's going to be kind of a bullish video, but I wanted to mention, please be prepared for volatility. Every bull cycle is made up of really big dips, and there could be more of this dip in play. So let's jump into it though. This is a post from around a year and a half ago. I said, it'll be amazing to watch what altcoins can do against Bitcoin dominance when a US regulatory body begins to lose its battle against the industry. Now, I tagged ADA and XRP, but I wanted to highlight something to you, which is the XRP chart. XRP chart, it exemplifies that story. The SEC has lost, they are losing, and we're about to go into our first bull cycle of 2025 when the SEC is pretty much not as much of a threat at all in terms of how, in comparison to how it was before. And the XRP demonstrates this so much, how much upside, not only XRP chart, but on crypto charts in general, altcoin charts in general, because check this out. If you look at, this move back here, 2017 into that swing high, that's 2018 swing high, XRP on the XRP BTC chart getting quite high. But then you go to the last bull cycle and you can just see like that did not happen, right? And the reason why is because the SEC was going after XRP. So XRP, the starting point of this bull cycle is basically towards the highs of last bull cycle on the XRP BTC charts. That is to say that if it were to hit the all-time high on this chart, we're looking at 900% gains for XRP against BTC. And I feel very strongly that is very likely to happen. At the very least, very possible that it's going to happen. And this just exemplifies where altcoins are in general versus BTC and where altcoins are in general this cycle around in relation to previous cycles when SEC was just kind of like attacking everybody, right? Even in the bear market, SEC going after everybody. Well, now we're entering a pro-Bitcoin, pro-crypto administration era, and I think the upside for XRP and for other altcoins is insane. Staying on XRP for a moment, and then we're going to pivot to Ethereum and Cardano. XRP, historic breakout incoming. I want to paint a picture for you right now. In all my years of trading crypto, I never seen a 7-year long bull pennant we might be about to witness one of the most significant breakouts in crypto history. I saw this by Crypto Michael over here, just charting a very simple, it's a 3-month chart. If you want to get a sense of like how far back this goes, going back like 2017, 3-month chart, 3-month candles. But look at this consolidation. This exemplifies why I think we are about to have an absolutely crazy bull cycle. Because if you look at this chart, and we can go look at it on my weekly chart, do you realize what's happening here? This is a massive redistribution. I'm talking about redistribution through just beginning hype phase to brutal bear market to brutal SEC attack to a little bit of a hype phase and everybody selling out again, and then an accumulation phase. This is an entire redistribution of XRP. And right now we are at the starting line. Everybody who's going to be in XRP is in XRP. Everybody who's not going to be in XRP is not in XRP. And this is like a month old of move, like 1 to 2 months. And there are people saying it's over. The bull run is over. Everybody, this chart, years and years and years of redistribution on the XRP chart. Again, this chart, XRP, illustrates and exemplifies to such a very simple way how we are at the very beginning of a new era, of a new bull market for crypto. And you're crazy if you think we just went through all of these years of redistribution, we get the breakout, and it's all done. Like everybody's just going to sell out and we're just back into a bear market right now. I just think that is not the case. And I think this chart, better than any other chart maybe, probably portrays that picture. Now, moving on, we can start talking about Ethereum. If we go to an Ethereum chart, Ethereum chart demonstrates that just in a different way, right? XRP demonstrates it like in this entire type of move, because the XRP chart from 2017 to now looks like this. Crazy nice structure and consolidation. An Ethereum chart and a Cardano chart, a Bitcoin chart, it paints a different picture, right? More of a bull market to bear market to bull market to bear market, like stepping stone type of thing. But even from Ethereum's standpoint alone, I've talked about this a lot, we're in this current basically entry into the bear market to the starting point of the bull market, also a redistribution. People had months and months and months and years to make up their mind of how they're going to position themselves in Ethereum. And here we are. We're at the starting line. Ethereum has not even had its breakout from these kind of bottoming out lows. XRP has, right? If you look at this, all of this consolidation, XRP had its first leg up, but that's just it. It's its first leg up. Go over to Ethereum. Ethereum has not even really had its first leg up. This chart will activate altcoin season. That's what the Ethereum chart is. If you look at last cycle, you can see altcoin season, this purple line starting. Well, this is when Ethereum really started going crazy and breaking all-time high, right? After altcoin season. We're getting ready, I think, to enter that move. You can even go back 2 cycles ago and you can look at this move. This was February 2017 going into this crazy bull market. You can see Ethereum escaping that 20-week moving average and just entering this insane bull market. That move has not happened yet. And so, yes, we have amazing structure on the Ethereum chart. We have target to the upside close to $20,000. 400 to 500% gains for Ethereum is very realistically in play. And I think that would be my kind of conservative target for Ethereum in this bull market. And that's in an environment where Ethereum has not even started yet. Institutions have been piling into Ethereum. Ethereum has its own spot ETF, and the game is just beginning. So that's the Ethereum chart. Cardano sentiment spikes as ADA prepares for its next leg. Is this your last chance to buy ADA under $1? Once ADA is back above $1, the headlines will be saying, was that your last chance to buy ADA above or below $1? Real quick on the ADA chart. Again, same with XRP, same with Ethereum. We looked at it on the total crypto market cap chart. There could be room for consolidation. The 200-week moving average for ADA around 76 cents. We have to be careful. I'm not trying to get too bullish, but from a macro perspective, you all know I'm very bullish. Cardano's open interest reached an impressive 707 million ADA valued at $629 million with whale activity. This is what I wanted to highlight. Whale activity driving significant trading on major exchanges. So remember, when we're talking about these altcoins, and in this case, ADA, whales have been accumulating Cardano. And so the question to ask as we've just illustrated on XRP charts, Ethereum charts, and even on the ADA chart, as we're in this, we've been in this multi-year redistribution phase. The question to ask, why would whales be accumulating Cardano? Why? And I think the reason is very simple. Cardano whales, smart money, realize, number one, we're in a very just simple looking, repetitive cycle, bull cycle. Bitcoin halving, an altcoin season being triggered, and the risk reward seems to be there, right? In terms of what could happen next for Cardano. I think whales are even looking at the technical analysis side of it. This inverse head and shoulders that I talked about briefly in a live stream the other day, it could be it's one of the most bullish altcoin setups. XRP has an insane setup. Ethereum, obviously really nice. I love that the blue chips have all these nice setups, but Cardano has such a nice setup, target to the upside in that $7 range. I really think $250 billion ADA this cycle is just the soft target. It's the conservative target for me for ADA. ADA could be in this environment where it hits a target, kind of like what it did last cycle, but then it just surpasses it, right? It kind of makes that move to the upside, maybe closer towards $10. That parabolic move that we might get towards the end of a bull market type of scenario. That happens with a lot of altcoins, if not most of them. But going back to this chart, what I want to just discuss very briefly is, again, notice the timing of this inverse head and shoulders as it relates to last cycle. Here's the shoulder last cycle. So inverse head and shoulders last cycle. Here's the right shoulder. You can notice this 20-week moving average crossing above the 50-week moving average right after Bitcoin halving. Here's Bitcoin halving this cycle. Our first 20 above the 50 just happened right here. And notice what that did last cycle. It brought ADA up to the neckline, and then it bounced off the neckline to create the right shoulder. Look at this cycle. That move, the 20 above the 50, bringing ADA up to neckline, and right now we're in that consolidation process. And I don't know, it could be weeks more. Look at it back here. This is what it looked like. It fell below the 20 and the 50 moving average on the weekly, and it took months before it got the breakout. The good news, I would say, is time frame wise, we're right here. That is to say, altcoin season being triggered, Bitcoin dominance has started falling. So there's a case we might get a very small right shoulder for ADA, and ADA might make its move above $1 and onto its target of around $7 sooner than later. But again, I digress on all of these charts. If you go to a daily, there's still room for potential consolidation to the downside, right? We have all the structure setting up. We had all this overextension to the upside, and now we're in this consolidation phase. So for me, I like to mainly zoom out on the charts to get the bigger picture, because when you start zooming in, it's kind of like, yeah, I mean, maybe we break back to $1 this week, or maybe we're actually falling back to like in the 60s this week. On the short term, it's very tough. You need to prepare for everything. At least I do. That's what I try and do, anticipate every scenario. But it's on the zoomed out charts that it really starts making sense to me. And XRP really does a really good job of just showing it has been years of redistribution. And I think the people that held on, the people that got into position and got ready all of this time, I highly doubt they're walking away now. I think they know what is up next. So these are my thoughts Saturday. I appreciate you cruising through. I appreciate you watching. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, turn notifications on. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. Your support, it means a lot. Lets me know I'm doing something right. So I'll see you in the next video. God bless.